Where are we?
Dude, what is that smell?
I don't like this. Why are you chained up? Ooh, this is kind of kinky.
Hello, Mark and Michelle. I want to play a game.
Oh, fuck, marry, kill.
Never have I ever?
7 minutes in heaven.
No.
Wait. Is this our new intro?
Ooh, fancy.
You thought the game was over, but it's only just begun.
Welcome to Boo You Whore. My name is Michelle.
My name is Mark.
And Mark, we're finally doing it.
Yes.
We are doing Terrifier.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
We've been waiting for so long.
We sure have. So Terrifier, released in 2016 and directed by Damien Leone. Our main cast includes Jenna Cannell, Catherine Corcoran, Samantha Scafidi, and David Howard Thornton as Art the Clown.
The goat.
The GOAT, man. Oh, I can't wait to talk about this. But first, we got to tell our listeners what's happening in the movie, right? With a 90-second recap.
We got to keep them up to speed. And oh no, I'm going first.
You're going first.
Okay, so we open up and there's this little TV. It's a little tiny TV and it opens up and there's an interview. And this lady is interviewing this faceless lady. And then she was like, so a man named Art the Clown attacked you and he escaped. And she's like, no, he's dead. I saw him happen. And then we see a clown shoe kick the TV. And then we see Art the Clown getting ready. He's getting his makeup on. He's putting his little hat on. He's getting all his knives. He's sharpening his knives. And he's putting them all in his bag. And then he leaves. And then we go to the TV host's, her dressing room. And she's like, I was just talking to that gross faceless woman. And then the faceless woman named Vicky. Okay. Oh no. Okay. And then she attacks the woman and she makes her faceless.
Okay, so I got to do the whole movie in 45 seconds. So there are two girls. They go and they get food because they're drunk, and there's this creepy clown watching them. And so then the clown leaves, and they realize that he spread poop all over the bathroom. And so the pizza guys are mad, and so Art comes back and kills them, and the girls leave, but they have a flat tire, and so they have to wait around. They go in a building to pee because this guy lets them in, and then Art the Clown shows up, and he's killing everyone. There's a cat lady with a fake baby, and he wears her boobies. And then eventually he kills the girl by sawing her in half, and then kills the other girl, Tara, by shooting her. And then the sister shows up and he ends up eating her face off, and then he never dies. You got me through the opening dang scene in 45 seconds.
I'm very impressed. You didn't need any help. You did it.
That was the most stressful thing. I had to close my eyes.
That was impressive. I don't know if you heard me laugh because you weren't staring. You were obviously in the zone, but I laughed when you said poop.
I was like, how am I going to do this in 45 seconds? But
got me.
I mean, we got it, basically.
Oh, yeah. No, you really did. You did everything. Yeah. So Art the Clown at the end, he's eating Vicky's face. That's Tara's sister who comes and helps them. And then he shoots himself in the head through the mouth when the cops come.
But does he? He
does. He does kill himself. And then they take him to the coroner's office. And then like some weird electricity shit happens and all kinds of stuff happens. Papers are blowing. And then he jumps back up and he chokes the mortician.
Which is so reminiscent of Halloween Resurrection.
It is. That's exactly what I thought of the first time I saw that.
Yeah. Right off from the beginning, let's just say, Mark, I feel like that host, you could relate to her because I feel like that's something you would be saying, like, oh, I thought she was going to attack me. Like,
I would never say that. No, you're making me sound like an asshole. I would never. I think you're just projecting on yourself because, that's what you'd be talking shit. You'd be like, I wanted to leave. Vicky was about to make me throw up. I thought she was about to jump out of the chair.
No.
And to be fair, when she says that, they play back and Vicky is acting a fool over there at the table, acting all crazy. Like, just sit the fuck down, okay? You don't need to be jumping around and shit. We get it. You got your face eaten off.
It's true. And then she was the one lurking in the dressing room listening. I mean,
she was. I mean, how dare she?
The host, she's awful and she deserved what she got. But obviously, Vicky looks creepy because that's the point of the movie. So there you go.
Yeah, Vicky fucked her up. She jabs her eyes out.
I liked that.
Yeah, that's really intense.
Yeah.
And also I'm just like, she couldn't fight her off? Like, what was she doing with her hands while she was...
Maybe Art gave her like superpowers by eating her face. Because at that point, we didn't realize that he was more of a supernatural character, especially the first time watching it.
Yeah. Later on in the sequel, we see more from Vicky and Art in that sense.
Right.
But we see that a lot in these horror movies. They're like, why are your hands to the side? Like in Leprechaun, why is his whole palm on the side of your neck and you're not being choked, sir?
I just have to say, first time I saw this movie, that scene in the restaurant with the girls and Art was one of the scariest scenes I've seen in probably the last like 20 years. Like, and I don't know if it's because he's silent, which adds a level of creepy, but I think really it's every woman has had that happen where you're at, you know, a restaurant or wherever with your friend and there's the creepy guy staring and it is the most uncomfortable feeling ever. But yeah, that's a very creepy scene to me. That's actually, I know we like talk about how much we love gore and stuff. That's actually probably my favorite scene just because it was the first scene that was like, oh my gosh, I'm so uncomfortable.
And you also got to keep in mind, it was Halloween too. So people are going to fuck with you on Halloween.
Yeah.
So she was just like on her guard, which she should have been obviously because he is a psycho. But I would have been more like Dawn.
Oh, not me.
Just like, it's just a dummy over there. I'd get a picture with him too. He had great makeup.
I mean, he did, but Dawn wouldn't have been that nonchalant about it, at least toward the end of their interaction for the night. Like, example, like a couple of Halloweens ago, Mark was going out to his car, which was out front, and we opened the door and there was a clown standing there, like looking creepy. And Mark just walked right by him, didn't like, just was kind of like, hey, what's up? And I was like, what are you doing?
That's so funny.
But yeah, I mean, I guess there's the Halloween thing, but I still think she still shouldn't have been that nonchalant, but she had to play the role of the dumb friend. Someone had to do it.
For sure. And let's also talk about, I mean, yes, he's wearing face paint, but we see in the beginning when he's getting ready, his skin tone is flesh colored.
His skin tone is flesh colored. Yes, Mark.
His skin is flesh colored. All right. So we see that his skin is flesh colored and he's painting his face up. I guess you can erase the paint from his face to see what he looks like, but I guess he's just an ugly mofo.
So, okay, let's talk about the teeth. Are those his teeth and he just like puts like fake blood on them? Or is that from eating other faces?
I think it's from eating people. Those cannibal teeth. Yeah.
Those cannibal teeth. I think I would be a great cannibal because my teeth are sharp.
I would be such a good cannibal. My teeth are so sharp. Yes.
Especially this one.
You just saw me eating my Slim Jim. I was snapping into it.
I did see you eating that Slim Jim.
Slim Jim, you can sponsor us.
You can.
This show is sponsored by Slim Jim. Snap into a Slim Jim. See? I could do it so good, Slim Jim. Come on now.
Let's do it. Let's do it. You were reading me the ingredients and I was like, why is corn syrup number 3? That's weird on the ingredient list.
I know. I was like, why is meat none of the ingredients? Why are none of the ingredients meat? I don't know. I still eat it.
Okay. So their tires are slashed, right? So she's like, I'm going to call my sister. And as someone with an older sister, I know that's who you call. And I'm sorry, but there's no sister on the planet who would get a phone call saying, hey, my little sister's stranded. And her answer was, I have a test in 5 hours. I can't help you. I'm like, no sister would do that. If your sister is calling you, you know, in the middle of the night, there's a reason. Maybe she deserved to have her face eaten off.
Yeah. So Monica Brown, the host from the beginning who gets her face eaten off, the actress is Katie McGuire. And she is the babysitter in All Hallows Eve, the short that Damien Leone did.
Okay.
Yeah, where Art came from.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Where did Art come from? Educate our listeners.
Alrighty. Well, one of Damien Leone's first short films was The Ninth Circle, and that's where Art the Clown made an appearance. And he did that after like quitting film school. He went to the New School in New York, I believe, and they were just learning about foreign movies and things like that. He's like, that's not what I'm here for. Kind of like what I did when I went to acting school. I was like, what? I'm not here to cry. I know how to cry. I don't need to learn how to cry for 4 years. I'm just going to do what I do. Okay. And there you go. See, kids, just do what you want to do. And yes, he appeared in The Ninth Circle, and he also appeared in All Hallows Eve. A lot of people were like, oh my gosh, that's where he really took off. Like, we want to see more of this character. I think it was like Damien Leone was just seeing what would stick, you know? And he wanted a new clown in this new generation. Even though we had like Pennywise and everything, he wanted something different. So that's why he's black and white, a mime. He doesn't have hair. And I want to say that's probably what made me hesitant to go to watch Terrifier.
Hesitant, really?
In the first place, not really hesitant. Just I was just like, oh, another clown movie. Not that I had any qualms about. I knew nothing about Terrifier going in. I didn't even know there was a huge Terrifier fan group out there. So I was just like, I took a chance on it. I was like, oh wow, I really liked the saw and half scene. I loved the special effects. That is what brings me back.
Oh, yeah, of course. So, question, in Ninth Circle and All Hallows Eve, that was not David Howard Thornton, correct?
No, that wasn't. That was Mike Giamelli. That's one of Damien Leone's childhood friends. And he was just helping Damien Leone out. After All Hallows Eve, he retired from acting. Just because it's not something he wanted to do in the first place. You know, he has a family and everything.
But man, he could have been a millionaire for that family now.
I know, that would have been so cool. They were starting to do Terrifier, and Damien was like, hey man, okay, so we're going to do this. You're going to have to lose some weight, because he wanted Art the Clown to be this lanky, kind of skinny, and Michael was just like, I don't think I'm doing this anymore. And the makeup also was just like a lot went into it, so he just like, it wasn't his bag. And respect to him. I mean, a lot of people love him. A lot of people like him over David Howard Thornton, actually. Yeah,
that's a bit much. That's a little bit of a stretch.
There's people out there, but I like them both. I think they both do a great job. And
I do too.
David Howard Thornton is obviously
incredible.
Amazing. And he is like, you can tell he's like an actor. Like Charlie Chaplin, Mr. Bean, Jim Carrey, people like that are his inspirations. And we can definitely clearly see that.
I was about to say Jim Carrey especially. I totally get it now.
Yeah, for sure. And Mark Hamill as the Joker for the animated Batman. And you can tell that in Terrifier 2, he does the voice for the Clown Cafe commercial.
Oh, okay, cool.
And it sounds really like the Batman Joker, Mark Hamill. So that's pretty cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, I was about to say the Pizza Boy murders were great, but like the Pizza Boy murders sounds like a true crime case, doesn't it? Like the Pizza Boy murders.
Pizza Boy. Is that what it's called? Pizza Boy?
Yeah, no. The Pizza Boy, I meant the pizza men that worked at the pizza place. Both of their kills were fantastic, right?
Oh, they were so good. Yes, I loved. So this one came out before Halloween. So they were the first ones to do the Halloween Jack-o'-lantern face thing.
Yes, that was great.
That was great. And then when his coworker comes out, when he reaches for the phone and Art chops off his hand, I love that. And I love the knife in the cheek. It looks so good.
It looks so good because what I love about how they do this is it's so realistic looking, because you're used to the effect of like, oh, it's going to go in through the temple and come out the other side. But no, that's exactly what it would look like if someone just stabbed you in the cheek.
And it looked like it was hanging like from the cheek skin too.
The muscle, the skin. I have chills.
Exactly. Like it looks so good, and I'm glad it doesn't pan away from it too quickly. Why would it? Because he takes so much time working on this.
Oh, I know.
You should watch all of this, and I do. I watch it over and over and over and over. I love it. I love these special effects. These special effects are what bring me back and what have made me a fan of the series in the first place.
Oh, yeah.
Damien Leone, he writes it, he directs it, and he does the special effects for it. Like, this is just genius. He's just a genius.
He is a genius. The poo scene in the bathroom was nasty.
Art is backed up. How come he has so much poop?
Dude, he really, and like,
so much poop.
It wasn't even like thin. It was like thick, bold letters of Art the Clown.
It was chunky. I'm surprised there wasn't no corn in there. But it's for me and all those people. There's a lot of gristle. Gets backed up.
Ew, a lot of gristle.
And he probably eats the bone too. You know, when you eat like a chicken wing and you just like really want to get all the meat off it, and sometimes you just get the cartilage.
You don't eat the bone. You suck on the bone.
Yeah. Oh, sucking on bones.
So the first time I saw this movie, because she has to pee, and so she's like, hey, can I go in this building? Which, if that whole Art the Clown thing happened, I'd be like, I don't care. We are leaving this area right now. I will go wherever.
Exactly. I will drive on this rim. I can get another rim. I can't get another face.
Exactly. I would be out of there. But the first time I saw it, I was like trying to figure out who the killer was. And I thought Mike, the maintenance man, was going to be the killer because, I'm used to like Scream and stuff. I was thinking we have to figure out who the killer is, who is Art.
Yes.
But Dumb. I know.
Oh my gosh. No. That's so not Mike, but Will the Exterminator, the other guy, I guess, that comes in.
Yes.
He is played by Michael Levy, who was the Staten Island Clown.
What's the Staten Island Clown?
It's the character that started the scary viral clown sensation.
So he was like the first one.
Yeah, he was the first one. That started 2 years before they came out with Terrifier 2. So that's pretty cool, right?
Did they like hunt him down to cast him?
I have no idea, but I think that's pretty awesome.
That is pretty cool. He looked kind of familiar to me. What I thought was interesting about him, his character, is I don't know if this was on purpose, but he does the Negan whistle from Walking Dead. That, oh God, I can't whistle. I'll try the, like, I can't do it. The only reason I was like, okay, is this the Negan whistle? Is because I noticed other little homages to other horror movies. Like right away, the first time Art is chasing Tara, it's got those chords playing, those piano chords. It's like ding, 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 ding. And I'm like, that is from Halloween. Straight up. Did you notice that?
I don't think I noticed that. But did you catch when Tara was on the radio before it cuts to the news breaking? It was Craven's Halloween store commercial.
I did not even catch that.
Yeah, Craven's Halloween store.
I feel dumb.
Shout out to Wes Craven.
I love how everyone's just like, let's just respect the genre and we're all going to throw in little things for Craven and Krueger and Robert Englund.
Exactly. You gotta. Where's Art's shop? Is it there at that place where they're at? That's what I want to know.
That's a really good question.
But he's got all his tools. He's sharpening all his shit. He's like, where is he getting all these medical supplies? He's got scalpels.
It's because he goes to the morgue and then he always pops back up and then he takes everything when he leaves. It's just a cycle.
What if this is like his 7th time and this is the first time we've seen him?
It probably is. We're gonna get a prequel at some point. You know we're gonna get a prequel at some point.
Ooh, that would be interesting. A baby Art. Ooh, little Art. That'd be fun.
It's like Baby Yoda, but it'll be Baby Art. It'll be like a thing for the horror community. It'll be great.
I love it. Baby Art. Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
Oh my God. And then the lady with the fake baby, let's talk about her. Because why would you have a fake baby? Like, you're going to put all that responsibility into it. And it's not even real.
I know. I do want to, I'm glad you mentioned her. I do want to bring up that her daughter's name is Emily.
Mm-hmm. Notice that.
And in part 2, Terrifier 2, the little pale girl, when Jonathan's growing through his dad's clippings, in the news clipping says it was the little girl that was slain at the carnival, and her name was Emily. So I wonder if that's Emily's mama.
That's gotta be. Because she probably fell apart and then was like homeless because she fell apart after losing her kid. And that would make sense. That's some good storytelling.
Spoilers, people, for part 2. Sorry, but we're talking about her, and we're probably not going to talk about her when we see part 2 because she's not in part 2.
She's not in part 2.
Because she gets her titties ripped off and her hoo-ha ripped off. Her hoo-ha, we don't really see that, but I've heard that in the interviews with Damien Leone and David Howard Thornton, they said that even like the vagina part was of the prostate, like he ripped everything off.
I didn't see that part when he was walking.
Me either.
But ooh,
and her scalp.
Like when he's walking with that quote wig, the scalp, the hair, and the boobs and stuff, like the way he walks and moves is just like freaking terrifying. Oh my God, that's where they got the name of the movie because it was terrifying.
It's creepy, isn't it? He's so skinny.
I know. Like he's like my brother's size. My brother's so skinny.
Well, I mean, if he'd shit out that tapeworm, he'd finally.
Dude, break me off a piece of that tapeworm, yeah, because I want some of it.
Some of that double bubble.
Oh God. Then my poop would look like Art's. I'd have little chunks of worm in my stuff.
Ew,
right?
Chunks of worm poop. I know. Poor Ramon. He has to fucking clean up the poop
I know.
right before he dies. That's the last thing he does before he dies is clean up his shit. Oh man.
Oh, I was thinking he thought he was gonna have to go clean it up and then go back to making food. And I don't care how I would wash my hands like 10 times. I'd just be like, I can't touch food. I can't touch food.
Yes, I would, out of respect for the world.
Yes.
Like, I can't make pizza. I can't toss dough in the air with doo-doo fingers. No.
Exactly.
No. And then I also, so Art smells like shit.
Oh, he smells.
Because he got it all over his little gloves.
Well, and when he stands up, I've never noticed this before. When he stands up and he's walking out the door, you can see his butt, and his butt looks dirty. And I even went back and I was like, did he poo himself, or is that just kind of like dirty? And I think it's just kind of dirty, but I can't tell.
I think it's probably just dirty just from the costume dirty, but I mean, I'm sure Art doesn't wipe.
Why wouldn't he wipe?
Why wouldn't he wipe?
Yeah.
Because
what about Art the Clown makes you think he doesn't wipe? That's what I want to know.
Because he has to put it on the walls, right? So
not every time, just when he's making his mark.
Oh, well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying like
he doesn't want to walk around with an itchy butthole all day.
I don't know. He walks around. He's getting fucked up left and right. I think an itchy butthole is the last thing that his nerves are thinking about.
Maybe he uses a bidet. He probably has a bidet in that shop of his.
Oh my gosh, that's true. Art has a little bidet.
How cute.
I know. That's so cute.
I hope it's heated.
No, we see Art's bathroom. Every time he's around a bathroom, it's nasty as fuck. He's not keeping it clean. He needs a housekeeper.
I mean, but his own bathroom, I'm sure, is very clean.
Where's his bathroom, Michelle?
In his shop, where he keeps all of his tools and medical equipment. Duh.
He has like a very nicely organized shop.
Yeah.
like a grandpa's shop where it's just like, oh, look, the hammers, it's all lined out in chalk.
Yes, he's got like a pecan cracker. It's great. All right, we got to talk about the best part of this movie, the vagina saw kill.
Oh, yes.
With Dawn. Good Lord, like that is the worst way to die.
Yeah.
Because it is like, okay, less important organs because you're upside down all the way down to the important ones. And it's not even like a chainsaw. It's like a dull, rusty handsaw. And okay, let me ask you this before I get your thoughts. Like, did I see this right? But like when he finally gets all the way down and he's like where her heart would be, I thought he let go of the saw for a second and you could see it beating. Is that true? Or did I make that up?
Oh, I didn't see that you could see the saw beating?
Yeah, it's like the saw was like in her heart and it's like
at the heart and it's like beating. Oh, interesting. It looks really good when he is at that part. Like it doesn't look like a dummy or a cadaver yet.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe they had like a half a saw and they probably just like, put it against her sternum or something and it looked like, it was there. So she was probably still be able to move around and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, it looked great. It looked great.
It did.
All the way till the end. I mean, he didn't saw her all the way. I was kind of hoping he'd saw her all the way. OCD.
I was about to say, it really, really bugged me. Did it not bother you how he left like the little strip of skin at the end? I just wanted to cut it right through it. It was bugging me, man.
I know. Just do it. Just finish it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an awful way to die.
It's terrible.
I can't even think about I don't have a vagina, but like if the butthole would hurt and it's right there. So
and I'm pretty sure the balls and penis would hurt just as bad.
I mean, definitely. Ow. And then they'd fall.
Yeah.
bloop, bloop.
I wonder if he would go straight down the middle of the penis, so then you'd have two. And they flop.
Oh, that's so nasty, and I don't even want to think about that. I guess because Abby kind of pointed this out. Did you feel that it was rapey, that scene?
Oh, yeah, for sure. For women, I guess, like being naked makes you feel very vulnerable and like exposed.
Yeah.
And maybe that's not all women, but that's me in particular. And so I think just the fact of him, like her being completely naked, hanging upside down, and then like he's kind of looking at her vagine, before and he starts sawing, and it's almost kind of incel vibe-ish, like, I'm going to cut you in your vagina because bam. So yeah, I totally get that. I mean, I don't see it as like, oh, you shouldn't have done that. I just see it as he's Art the Clown. He's a bad guy. However you want to interpret that, it's going to be bad.
For sure.
But that scene is so great, man. That was the first scene where you're like, oh, hell, this is where this is going. Okay.
That's the scene that got me to go see Terrifier 2 in theaters.
Oh, definitely. Okay. Art the Clown is lazy as hell because we've got this great kill with the vagine split. And then he shoots Tara. I'm like, really, Art? That's all you got? I was expecting this like crazy creative kill. And he's like, nah, I'm just going to shoot you.
Yeah, it's because I don't think Art the Clown's a fighter. Like, he was getting fucked up.
I thought that too.
He's not a fighter. He's a skinny little guy.
He's a wiener. He's a coward.
Yes, exactly. Yes. And he gets his thrills from hurting people who are powerless. So he was like, I just got to shoot her. Get
I
the
shall shoot her. Because, she went to Mike and was yelling at him, but he had those earbuds in. I was like, run toward him. Run toward him. And
I know. It was like, you've been running on that fucked up leg for a while already. Just keep going, keep going.
Know, crawl.
Throw something at him.
Whoa, Jinx.
Oh my gosh. And then, yeah, he jabs her with that big ass needle.
Oh, I hate needle to the neck scenes. Ooh, hurts me.
Yeah. When he shoots her in the face first, like it's in the cheek. Like, how's she not dead yet?
I know.
I guess maybe it didn't go through the brain. It just probably went
Just messed up her teeth a little bit.
I mean, I know people survive headshots.
Yeah.
So I can imagine. But I was like, how did it not like come out like splat through the back? Would it just like get stuck in her cheek?
Maybe.
Like, that's what I didn't understand.
I mean, they were probably just trying to make it, like what's the worst feeling in the world? Getting sawed in half by your vagina and getting shot in the head but not dying. There you go.
And he tops that one in the second one, and he's gonna top it in the third. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. Oh my
Cannot
gosh.
wait for that one.
I cannot wait. I'm gonna see that in the theaters and just be so excited to stare at that screen in awe and shock and in amazement.
So let's talk about Vicky.
Oh,
Vicky.
Vicky.
So
Vicky.
first of all, I'm glad that she did decide to go rescue her stranded sister, but I feel she would have already known about this killer on the loose because it was on the news and the radio and stuff. I'm like, her friends would have been texting about it. It would have been all over Facebook at this point. Like, she should have been a little more aware. And I feel like the second she got there and didn't see her sister, she should have called police. No girl would go into a creepy building by herself alone at night.
Yeah, no.
But I digress. So what I thought was a very good decision was when the cat lady is like cradling Art, because he has Emily and she's like, don't hurt her. And then she's like cradling Art. To me, that is like the definition of modern day horror creepy, because it's like the motherly relationship. Like, I don't know. There's just something very creepy about it.
Yeah, like a little Oedipusy.
Oedipusy. I like that.
Oedipusy. And he like starts sucking on his thumb.
Yeah, that was just hella creepy. I loved it, man.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was sucking on his doo-doo fingers.
That's right. No, he has a bidet though.
No, because he just shit all over the walls. He didn't had time to go home and clean his boom boom.
Ew, he's eating his doo-doo finger.
That's why his teeth are so nasty. It's just all shit. It's not blood. It's just shit caked on his shit.
Oh God, I literally just got chills again. I swear this movie is the only time I get chills when we're recording because, oh Lordy, did you like when he was riding the trike?
It was so cute. He did such a good
cute.
little job, and then he messes up, and then he tries again.
I'm not gonna lie, I was really impressed with that because I don't know if you try to ride a trike in your adult age, it is hard because you have to like weigh like 40 pounds, and if you don't, your butt takes you off balance and you end up falling down. So I was impressed with that.
Nope. If I got on a little trike, the wheels would go to the side.
I was impressed. I thought he was cute on his little trike.
It was cute. I love all the little clown bits. The little horn.
Oh, that was great, right?
When he's taunting Vicky with the horn at the end, just making her go crazier. I love it.
It was funny. It was hella annoying. And it was so scary. He's so good. Like, how does Damien Leone come up with these things? Like, I feel like my mind doesn't even work that way to be able to come up with something so creatively creepy.
I love it. I'm always thinking of creepy shit. I'm like, yes, this would be such a great idea for a movie. I love it. And I mean, a lot of it is David Howard Thornton too. Like, he just brings so much to his character. If y'all have a chance, look up his audition on YouTube. It's only a few seconds long, but it's so fun.
It's great.
I mean, that's what got him the role, was when he's like putting salt on a decapitated head. He's miming that. And Damien only was like, yes, this is great.
Oh, I'm probably like the only person who thinks this, but I thought all the little mice and rats were cute.
I hate rats. I hate rats.
Oh, I know, but I thought they were kind of cute. And I was like, oh my God, those are like celebrity rats. Like, do you think like they show their little rat friends are like, look, that's me. Like, I was in this movie.
That's me. They show Mickey Mouse. You think that's cool? Fuck them rats. They're so nasty.
Why do you hate rats so much?
I guess it's just because I lived in New York and they were gross.
Well, those aren't rats. Those are monsters.
Have you ever seen Willard?
Yes.
Oh,
I actually have. I have seen Willard and I have seen Ben. Ben is another rat movie. I remember my mom, like, you have to pick a movie that's PG or below, because I was like 6 or 7. And Ben was one of the very few horror movies that was PG. And that's why I watched
That's
it.
so
But
funny.
it's all about a rat. And I think he ate people. I don't know. But then there was like a sappy ending. I don't even remember. I really liked Mike's death. It kind of goes back to the stabbing in the cheek thing. Is I thought it was very realistic because, you know, like in the 2018 Halloween with Jamie Lee Curtis, Michael steps on the new doctor's head and it just squishes the first time.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, cool shot. But when Art the Clown kills Mike, it takes a few times in the stomping, and it's like, God, you can feel that pain of someone stomping your head until it finally collapses.
I love the actor's reaction to, like, his mouth is like moving, like, like he's losing all control of his vitals. Yeah, it's so good. It's so good.
Very good. Very realistic. Very gruesome. Oh, so good. So good.
Mwah! Shift skis.
And then, of course, we don't have a Vicky death. Just she kind of wishes. I mean, he ate a lot of face in that time. I feel like he had like 20 seconds tops, and he ate a good portion.
I know. Those cops sure took their sweet ass time.
They did.
Why weren't they there sooner? They should have been in the area.
Well, okay.
Since the pizza place was right down the road and they knew about the murders there, they should have been all over that. There should have been cops in everywhere. Like, there should have been cops when she went there. Like, they should have had it blocked open so she couldn't have gone to the building.
Because they were already talking about the killer on the radio.
Exactly. Like, in real life, the place would have been blocked off. There would have been choppers. Yeah. Choppers.
So do you think he was a regular human until he shot himself and then came back supernaturally, or do you think he was a supernatural being the entire time?
Based on the shorts, he's supernatural in those as well.
Okay.
So if those have anything to do with this, which I'm assuming they have to, but who knows?
I don't know. It's a different actor, different time.
That's true. Then I would say yes, he's always been supernatural, but he always just feel like he has like no fear of dying.
Right. Well, I don't know, because Tara started beating him up and he's like, nope, gotta shoot her because he's a wiener.
True.
And if he were supernatural, then I feel like he would have just been like,
I feel like he has to be a demon. Like, I feel like he's a demon. He has to be.
Is he a demon? Or is he a angry human spirit? Dun, dun, dun. Or is he an elemental? There are lots of inhuman spirits that aren't demons, Mark.
That Disney movie?
What?
Did you know that Art the Clown's little flail that he has?
His flail?
Yeah, the little whip that he has with all the sharp instruments, that is made of human hair. All his victims' hair.
Why? Like, theoretically in the story it's made out of hair, or the actual prop is made out of human hair?
Theoretically in the story.
Okay.
Yes.
I was like, wait.
I mean, it could be. Who knows? Like, I can get into all of, like, Damien Leone's background and everything. Obviously, you know, one of his biggest inspirations was Tom Savini. Is his big inspiration, is one of his heroes. And I mean, I love Savini's work. You've met Savini. You have your own personal relationship with Savini.
I have a cameo from Tom Savini. I got a tour of his house inside. Okay, so I got a question. Would you rather, Mark, would you rather be sawed in half upside down from the crotch, or would you rather have your head stomped over and over until it crushed like Mike's? Which death would you prefer?
Oh, probably head stomp, because if someone's stomping on my head, I'd probably pass out before I feel.
I agree. Oh, but my face, I don't want my face to get uglified, and I don't want my teeth to get knocked out. I don't care if I'm going to die. I guess if I'm sawed in half, I won't look that much better. So
Yeah, I'm like, at least you could like put a little mask on you.
Hell, they'd have to cremate. So you pick the head stomp.
Yeah, I picked the hair stomp.
I think I probably agree with you.
Okay. Are you going to clean up poo-poo if someone comes into your restroom?
At my house?
Yeah, you're going to have to.
I would probably call like a biohazard, one of those crime scene cleanup companies, and make them do it.
You're not going to make Ramon, a.k.a. husband Mark, do it?
Would I clean up the poo? Absolutely not. I mean, would you clean up, say Abigail just got really mad at you and put shite all over the walls in the bathroom. Would you clean it up, or what would you do?
If Abby put her own poop, yeah, I would move, and I wouldn't tell her where I went.
So you would not clean it up?
Oh, hell no. no. I would not clean up nobody's poop. I wouldn't even clean up my poop. Yeah, if I had like an episode and I just like started drawing poop or pictures, I wouldn't do it because I'd be like, I'm sorry. I don't even know how I got that much poop out of me. I must have been backed up just like Art for a few days.
It's all those Takis you eat. That's what's going to happen. It's just going to explode one day.
No, it's just spicy poop.
Spicy poops. I hate the hot poops, the hot snakes. I hate
Ooh,
those.
you call them hot snakes? That sounds like a chip or like a candy. Hot snakes.
It does. Oh my God. It's like those hot tamales, but it's like a gummy form and they're snakes. That's great.
You know those little fireworks, the snakes that you light on fire and they're little charcoal?
Yeah.
Those look like little poops.
Oh, they do.
Look like little turds.
That's why it's hot snakes, fire snakes. Okay. Who is hotter? Pennywise or Art the Clown?
Pennywise.
I agree. Because here's the thing.
Yes.
I think Pennywise is hot. I know that is the weirdest thing.
He just looks less deformed. He looks like he has a big ass head. Well, Tim Curry's Pennywise is like, well, they both have big noggins. Yeah, but their faces are normalish. You know, they look like normal human faces.
Well, they can morph into whatever they want to be.
I know, so that he can morph into Beyonce and I'd be, oh, hello.
Exactly. But then Beyonce would like come running at you and eat your face off. But
this ain't Texas.
Right. All the single ladies.
It sounded like you were pooping. Oh, the single ladies.
Okay. So part 2. Who would you rather have to have like an epic battle with? Would you rather have Art the Clown chasing you and you have to battle him, or Pennywise?
Oh, Art the Clown, because I just kick his ass, and Pennywise, he can turn into monsters and shit, so that's not fair.
But Art might shoot you if you start to kick his ass.
Well, if I can have a gun too, then I'll have a gun.
Did I say you have a gun, Mark?
I feel like I could take a shot if it's not the head.
But if Art the Clown is indeed supernatural from the beginning, he should technically have the same capabilities as Pennywise.
Well, he can't turn into shit. He can just come back to life. That's different.
That's true. But I feel like you kind of have more of a chance with Pennywise of surviving.
Okay, well, I guess so, because, I mean, the thing is, I wouldn't be scared of Pennywise. So he'd lose all his power. You
would be afraid of Art, though.
Yeah, because that's more real, even though we know he has supernatural elements. Like, he's actually doing, it's not like he's like, here's magic and I'm making the magic kill you. No, he's like ripping people apart with his bare hands. So
it's true.
That's what I like about it.
So out of the two, which character do you like more? Just not even the movies, but the actual character itself.
Oh, that's hard.
It is hard.
Oh, that's so hard. I like Art, I guess. He's just so fucked up and laughs about it. It's just like funny. And
I think I like Pennywise because I find there's an intelligence behind him. Maybe I just think he's schmexy. I don't know.
You want to make love to the weirdest people, Michael Myers, Pennywise.
Oh, I don't want to make love to Michael Myers. We're just friends. We're like a brother-sister relationship.
Oh, you didn't say not Pennywise, though. So Pennywise is definitely on the table with his nasty little buck teeth.
He's funny. Maybe that's it. I love funny guys, and he's
funny. They're both funny, but at least he like can say things. That's probably why you like, because he can talk.
Okay, there's a good question. Do you think Art will ever speak a word?
No. Damon Leone said no. He said nope. Nah.
I mean, things can change.
Okay, question for you.
Okay.
What does Art the Clown sound like? Come on now. You can think, where is he from? Does he have an accent?
I think he probably has a very gravelly voice, especially because he doesn't talk much. Because you know when you wake up in the morning and your voice is like, ugh, because you haven't talked for 8 hours? I mean, he doesn't talk ever. So his voice is...
Hello, how you doing? My name is Art the Clown.
Hello. Hello.
I feel like it'd be creepy. I feel like it'd be creepier. Maybe not that high, but I feel like it'd be. Yeah.
He sounds like Leprechaun.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe he sounds like Pee-wee and we're all wrong. And he's like, huh?
Maybe not as, because Pennywise.
He's not as whimsical as that voice you were just doing.
Maybe. Hello there. How's it going? Come on over. We'll have SpaghettiOs.
SpaghettiOs? I love SpaghettiOs.
Me too. I love SpaghettiOs, but I like them Oh, that is Roger Rabbit.
That is Roger Rabbit.
I do a great Roger Rabbit. Oh, what can I do? It's ridiculous.
Dear Jessica, how do I love thee? Let me count the waves. 1,000, 1,000,
You're at the point where you do too many impressions that it's going to end up being someone. So I have to come up with Art's voice. He's probably like, "Hey, yo, Tara." Oh, that's Chris Walken. Never mind. It's like,
Tara, are you okay? I shot you in the face. Very sorry.
that's a good one. That's good.
Ow.
Maybe he sounds like Kevin Hart.
Tara! I can't do it.
Yes, that is his voice from here on out. That is how I'm going to hear him.
Hi, everybody! Everybody, come over here! I got my. Have y'all seen my trash bag? Where's my trash bag? Honestly, somewhere out there. Hello? No. All right. Fine. Fuck y'all.
I'm going to go smear my poop.
Might as well do donkey now. Shit. Ooh, I got doo-doo all over the walls. Yeah.
That's really good. You really do sound like Eddie Murphy. Okay, last question. And we might need to get into this more next episode. Predictions for Terrifier 3.
Well, it's kind of hard without telling everything that happened in part 2. But we know Art will be back at least. So what do I think will happen? I think.
Do you think any children will be killed? Will they cross that line? Based on the trailer teaser?
I don't think so. I think that's probably just like a fun little teaser to be like, oh shit, are they going to go there? But he said the first 5 minutes will probably be pretty controversial. So
I think they're going to do it. I think they're going there.
I mean, hey, I'm down. Like, I mean, Jonathan is, I know he was in high school. He's probably like, was he in high school?
9th grade?
Maybe 9th grade. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was Art was fucking him up. So, I mean, killing a baby is probably like the craziest thing that would, because the people have killed babies in movies before, but not live.
Do you remember in Halloween, the new Halloween, when Michael like walked over to the crib and everyone was like, oh, and then he walked away and everyone was disappointed. I was like, we are a bunch of sick mofos because we were disappointed he didn't kill the baby.
I loved that they teased that though. Like, oh, okay, well.
Yeah.
Michael just wants to kill someone. He already killed cats and helpless animals now. He's already on.
He's already on. I truly believe Art the Clown is already at the level of Michael, Jason, Freddy, Art.
Oh, definitely. Right there. Definitely. He is an icon already. Like Damien Leone's made it. He's made it. And such a good one. I love it. I'll keep watching it. I can't wait for part 3. And I can't wait to talk about part 2.
You know what I hope about part 2 is that we don't talk about a bunch of poo.
Oh, no poo this time.
I was just like, dang, we talked about poo a lot in this episode.
Hey, it's a good topic.
It is.
Everyone does it.
And Art, man, he needs some probiotics or something, some Miralax or something. That looked chunky.
He needs some Pepto-Bismol.
He does.
Heartburn, nausea, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea.
That's why his mouth is always black, because he takes so much Pepto-Bismol and it turns your mouth black.
What? How? This is no.
It's the bismuth in it, and it turns your tongue black.
Say that again.
Bismuth. I don't even know if that's how you say it, but no, Google Pepto-Bismol black tongue.
Interesting. That explains it. That definitely explains it.
Definitely explains his nasty mouth.
Yes, because, okay, that's great. So he got ready. Before he left, he took some Pepto-Bismol. That's why he had to explode in that restroom.
There you go, man. It was just an accident. You know, he's just so misunderstood.
It was an accident. That's why he wrote his name on the wall in his doo-doo.
He was claiming it.
What if it shot out like that?
It's in cursive.
Oh, so nice. Art should just be an artist. Like he should just shit on some canvas and then like, there you go.
There you go.
People will buy it.
People would. I would buy it. Boo, You Whore is hosted by Mark Gabaldon and Michelle Tate. It is produced and edited by Abby Anderson. And if you want to support the show, rate and review on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, and find us on all platforms at Boo You Whore Pod.
Yeah, but what if I'm right and he's out there watching us right now?
Show him your tits?